So the question is, do we need Ilia Topuria versus Islam Makhachev to save the UFC? I'm going to say yes and no. First, the reason that I say yes is because the UFC does need to make some of these super fights happen ASAP. We've been waiting 2 years for Tom Aspinall versus John Jones, and right now, it just looks like we may not get it at all. And let's also not forget the fact that we never got Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler. At this moment in time, it just seems like Dana White really does not care about the UFC. He cares about his new boxing promotion. He cares about Power Slap. But when it comes to the UFC, he has nothing left to give to it. After both Sean O'Malley and Alex Pereira both lost their belts, the UFC is starving for a star like Ilia to save the day. Now, I'm not saying Islam isn't a star, but let's be honest. If Ilia knocks out Islam, Ilia's stardom goes through the roof. And that's a testament to how good of a fighter Islam Makhachev is. And the reason that I say no, we don't need Ilia versus Islam to save the UFC, is because the UFC has more talent today than it has ever had. There's so many fights that the UFC could make happen. They don't necessarily need Islam versus Ilia. And that's because they have so many great matchups they can make. However, if the UFC wants to bring in more casual fans, then yeah, you guys need to make Ilia versus Islam happen, whether Bilal wins or loses. But I know. If Bilal wins, then we do get this fight. And if Bilal loses, then we don't get this fight. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.